spin this so you have access to where it holds in.
So Laura will be doing all this, right?
This right here.
Okay.
So like the flat edge of it. So the flat edge, and I stand behind here. See my fingers? I push it straight up. Right here. That's the only way it'll fit, okay?
Okay.
And then you lock it, okay? And then forward. So push all the way up till it's 0, okay? And you have to take this cap off that she's got in her hand. This orange cap. You have to take this off of here before you put it in, or it might not fit through there.
Okay, okay, got it.
Sometimes you can probably try to shove it through there, but. And then what are they going to use for filling? I guess we could do the straw.
We have some kind of tubing over there that it said.
That's for it to push up, but this is the straw to fill it.
Yeah, you can either do this way. I either twist this off and put this straw into here and put this onto there. And then you see, yep. And then so pretend like this straw's in there, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so this top's off, and then you hold it up. Push that, and you push this button back, and it'll suck. So it'll suck straight, but make sure it's nice and tight right here, and it'll suck it all the way down. So put it all the way down in there. Once it's full, like if he wants, say 200, this button activates it. So green, so I can use this modality. So say he wants, let's just say the bottle has 150 in it, right? Okay. So there's gonna be air at the top. So pop that off, okay? So there's gonna be like a pocket of air. You don't want air. So you can either push it up here, like, so you can either go like that. I'm going counterclockwise. And just push all the air out, because you don't want air here, okay? So you'll get tubing. It'll probably be passed off, from our sterile. Make sure it's long enough, And then the tubing, this would be with the circular, whoever does on the other side would be, to attach it in here, and then you'll tighten this down with the tubing, okay? And make sure you have a nice tight connection, otherwise it can have high pressure, contrast everywhere. So then from here, that part's set up, you don't have any air, you have the tubing, and then from there you'll come over here and do the settings. So this is the little injector. He should tell you what he wants it to be. So I don't know what normal, like for us, we do say 12 mils per second. So let's just put in, or 10. So you do 10, you set it again. Okay, so 10 mils a second, and then the total volume. So say he wants 30 mils per shot. So a total of 30 mils volume will be delivered at 10 mils per second when you do that, okay?
And you push the button and
you'll want to pressure. A lot of times you do 400 or whatever. And then, so say you have the settings in that he wants, you just have to worry about this, this, and this, okay? So single shot, single. We'll say air move from the syringe, you'll say yes. And then when that's flashing, you're ready to inject. Now at that point, this will be pushed down. So after you're already hooked up to everything, you'll be like that to inject. So make sure that's down.
That would make sense, gravity.
gravity.
Sorry, I forgot that piece. Now, when you have your tubing hooked up, are you guys comfortable with if he says, what he'll do is he'll say go forward, and he'll have that stop cock. Well, I gotta disarm this.
It just to get it down to the.
There's no air in it.
Yeah, lead it all the way down to where.
I just hit reset. So yeah, so say you hooked so back to that first step. So when you hooked everything up and you had all the air out and the tubing to the table, you should have a stop cock.
Right.
Okay, you guys familiar?
Yeah.
Okay. So then at that point, he'll have it open, so you'll, probably pull back. So you're gonna go counterclockwise, and it'll be hard. And you'll pull back until you probably see blood, and then you can go forward or clockwise to clear it with some contrast to make sure the air bubbles are out.
Yeah.
Then at that point, all the air bubbles are out. You can kind of hit on this a little bit to make sure the air is out. And then that's when you do your settings. So, and then happy with your settings, you'll hit single, air removed. Yes, we just did that. Then you tell him, I'm ready to inject. That's flashing, the air's out. Tell him ready to inject, and then he'll say, you know, he'll step on fluoro, x-ray, and then you'll be able to, he'll say inject, and then that's when you press the button and inject. So it'll make a little noise. This will go forward, the light will turn off,
Cool.
and then it goes back to how it was before, like it was reset.
Sweet.
Pretty much everything there.
I don't know.
All right, I like
All
it.
right.